In this tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate how to make a segmentation image. The example is right here. You'll see that this is an image that has 3 segments all the same in a row. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up an image. You're going to create a new document. The new document will be 5 inches width by 4 inches height, 300 resolution, and in grayscale. Once you've opened it, you're going to go back to your photograph. You're going to select all by Control A, Control C for copy. I'm going to go to my new document and Control V. Depending on the image that you're bringing over, you may have to free transform it. So it's Control T, hold down the Shift, and make it fit. So once you've done that, what you need to do is take the document and stretch it by 3 because you're going to segment it from left to right. So to do that, you have to go to Image, Canvas Size, and now the width, since we want it by 3, we're going to take the width 5 inches and change it to 15 inches. I'm going to Control 0, fill the frame. So I have an image sitting in the middle, basically. I'm going to take my image with the Move tool. Make sure you have Auto Select selected up here in the Tools option. I'm going to drag it all the way over to the right. To make life easier, what you're going to have to do is go to the View in the menu up here, scroll down to where it says Show, and say and select Show Grid. You'll see a little grid, and every 2 of these little marks will be a ½ inch. If you want to double check, you could go Control R for a ruler. I'm just going to zoom in and scroll all the way over to the left. I'm holding down the space bar and navigating. So 1, 2 is a ½ inch. So it's from 0 to a ½ inch to 1 inch. So every 2. So right now I'm going to go Control 0 to fill the frame. You're going to go to the Marquee tool and you're going to select 2 columns. So I'm going to start up here. Hold, click, and drag, and you can see that the dancing ants are around it. I'm going to take this little selected area and I'm going to cut it. So it's Control X, and then I'm going to paste it 3 times. So Command V, Command V, Command V. Do you see how every time I paste in the layer here, it comes in as its own layer? So since I have the Select tool as Auto Select, all I have to do is click on it and drag it, and it snaps to. So there's the first one, there's the second one, and now here's the third one. You're going to have a lot of layers, probably about 30 layers or so, but to distinguish where you are, what I would do is I would take the first layer here of the image. I'm just going to right click on it, and to make life easier, I'm just going to hit the red so it really stands out. So now what I'm going to do is copy the next 2 columns. I'm going to go to the Marquee tool, make a selection, Command X, Command V, V, and V. It comes in 3 times. Since I have Auto Select selected, I'm just going to drag it on over. And you can tell I bumped it down. And what's nice is it snaps too. After you do this for a while, let me just do one more. I made a selection, have to make sure I'm on my colored layer right here. I'm going to cut it by Command X. I'm going to zoom in so you could really see it. I just went Control plus, Control plus. I'm activating the hand tool, holding down the space bar and just navigating. I'm going to Control V, Control V, Control V, hit the Auto Select or the Select tool, and I snap to it. And then you're going to keep going, keep going, keep going, and you're eventually going to be with the last 3. So all you have to do is look at all the layers that we have here. All you have to do is you're on the Move tool, Auto Select, just click it and snap to it. So here is my segmentation. There's one piece, two piece, three piece, one piece, two piece, three piece, and it repeats all the way over. This is a nice effect here because it's like a mirror. It fits the wall perfectly. And now you're done. What you need to do right now, this image is 35 megabytes. You could tell down here. So you have to make sure you save it as a PSD. So file save as. Make sure that it's saved properly. Make sure it's a PSD. And then after you're done with it, immediately save it as a JPEG. So all of these layers get flattened. Don't forget to add the extension. Sometimes the extension isn't there, so just put a .jpg. Save it as period number, last name, first name, and then segmentation. And then just hit save and you're done.